Hello everyone. In this session, we'll discuss the topic Green's theorem. Well, this is a theorem converts a double integral let's say over a region R to a line integral along its boundary. Along its boundary. So let's see what this theorem says. It says let, like we have already mentioned also, boundary C. Let C be a positively oriented piecewise smooth, simple, closed curve, and let R be the region enclosed by the fine. And if P and Q have continuous first order partial derivative on the region R, then then the integral P dx plus Q dy for this curve C will be given as double integral for the region R dq by dx minus dp by dy dA, right? So we'll get back to every term we have discussed here. Like, let me explain some of the terms, then we'll get back to the theorem again. So the term is simple curve. Simple curve means that it does not cross itself. It does not cross itself. You need to understand what we are trying to say here. Like, this is simple, but this is not, because there is a point where it is crossing itself. So this is not simple and this is simple. Even this is simple. This is also fine, right? Secondly, closed curve. This is the end point and starting point are same. This point doesn't need much clarification. Like, if you start from here and going round and round, you come up to this point again, right? Then only this curve gets completed. Smooth curve and positively oriented. So smooth curve is when it is having a finite number of corners. Corners in the sense where the tangent is not defined. So curve with finite number of corner. And positive orientation is the anti-clockwise orientation. Anti-clock or counter-clock. So if we are drawing this curve, then in this manner, if we are moving in this manner, this is anti-clockwise, right? So this is the positive sense. If you are going in the clockwise direction, then this will be considered as negative orientation, right? It says a positively oriented. So positively oriented is like anti-clockwise. Piecewise is like it. Piecewise smooth is that means that there should be finite number of corners. Like this rectangle is also piecewise smooth because there are only these 4 points at which the function is not having a tangent, a defined tangent, right? So this is also piecewise, and if it is going counterclockwise, then it is positively oriented. And of course this is simple because it is not crossing it itself, right? So in that case, for every curve, like if this is the curve, this is the sense, then let's say this is the curve C, then and once there is a closed path, obviously it will enclose certain region, right? It will enclose certain region. So that is the region we are talking about. So this is the region enclosed by the curve. So if P and Q have continuous first order partial derivative, obviously because we have to find the partial derivative. So the condition is it should have this first order partial derivative for P and Q. So in that case, this is the line integral. This is the line integral over the path C for P dx and Q dy, which can be converted to a double integral. You can see this is double integral over the region R, and the function has been changed. The integrand is changed to dq by dx minus dp by dy for the region R. So it is dA, right? Also, we may get to see one more thing, like if we are in, let's say, 2 dimension, then a line, let's say F, a field F in this 2 dimension can be written as Pi plus Qj, right? This function is given as this function is given as Pi plus Qj, and we also know that the line integral for dr is given as dx for I plus dy for j. So the line integral, which is given as f dot dr, will be actually nothing but Pi plus Qj into dxi plus dyj. So this makes it for curve C P dx plus Q dy, right? So this is clear. The left hand term for this theorem is the line integral. Fine. This is required because sometimes we can actually take out the field function from the expression given in this manner, which will be required, right? So now that we have the understanding on the Green's theorem, we can check for the questions.